Nobody gets higher than RVD, and it would appear that he's pretty high right now. He must have climbed the tallest of all ladders, because not only does he want a full-time return in AEW, but he also wants to watch the Barbie movie again, implying that he's already seen it once. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. RVD, what can we say about the guy? Absolute legend when it comes to high-flying ability, when it comes to innovative moves, when it comes to being an all-round good wrestler with just a shitload of charisma without even having to try. Is anyone better than RVD? This guy just walks into a room, oozes charisma by doing nothing, just stands there, stoned out his tits. Yeah, it is like one of the best things that we've had. ECW, he was the main man. He was the number one guy in the company. He never had the world title, but RVD was the guy everybody wanted. He wasn't pushed like Tommy Dreamer or the Sandman or Raven, but RVD was the man in ECW. He came in as part of the invasion, the alliance, and he was like the only guy worth a shit in the alliance team. Now, the Dudleys were doing okay as well, but they'd already been in the company for a little bit. Rob Van Dam was the man. Rob Van Dam was the one carrying Team Alliance. Then he went on to be an important part of Raw, an important part of SmackDown, won the WWE title. Unfortunately got stopped with the police, and then we all know how that panned out. He got the title taken off him, had a little stint on ECW, went to TNA, won the world title there, and then he kind of just faded away. Impact, he was coming back, he was working on like the odd light schedule on Impact. He had an odd return to WWE, but RVD for the most part over the past decade hasn't really done anything noteworthy in wrestling. He's came back, he's had a few appearances, but he has not done anything that would blow you away. However, maybe that is going to change, because RVD has proved he can still go. Have you seen that match against Jack Perry? There is no denying that RVD, yes, he has aged, but he still looks very good in the ring. And when you compare him to, let's say, the Hardy Boys, holy shit, he's way better than the Hardy Boys, despite being quite a bit older than Jeff. And I believe he's also a few years older than Matt. Yeah, RVD proved that he can still go. He'd lost a step, I'm not going to deny that, of course I'm not, but he still could go, and he didn't look embarrassing. I didn't see RVD in the ring, and I wasn't thinking, you know what, this is sad to see. This isn't the RVD I know. Yes, he slowed down a bit, but he still looked really good. It's unlike watching the Hardy Boys. You watch Jeff and Matt on AEW, and you're thinking, Jesus Christ, put the ladders away and get the wheelchairs out, but no. RVD looks like he can still go, and it looks like he wants to go, because he spoke on his podcast about how he has still got what it takes and that he wants to prove it with another run in professional wrestling. And regarding a return to AEW full-time, this is what RVD had to say, quote, "Well, was it talked about between me and Tony Khan about me coming back? Yeah. The details of that conversation, we'll have to wait and see." End of quote. So RVD keeping his cards close to his chest, but he's been speaking to Tony Khan about coming back. He wants to come back, and he looks fucking great. So he should come back. And let's be honest, AEW could do with Mr. Rob Van Dam the whole effing show. So it's no surprise to me. It works for both parties. Let RVD have one last good run on a national TV wrestling company, because I don't want RVD's last moments in wrestling to be in TNA wrestling in front of like 10 people. Fuck that. RVD deserves to go on a high. Literally on a high. And then he went to talk about Barbie. So RVD spoke on his podcast about how he loves the new Barbie film. He has an affinity for the new Barbie movie, and he would love to watch it again. So he's already watched it once, he wants to watch it again. What's stopping him from watching it again? I'm not entirely sure, but you've got to wonder how much this guy is smoking to actually want to sit through Barbie movie again for a second time. Like, maybe if you just rewatch the Margot Robbie hot scenes, I could almost accept that. But sitting through the full movie and watching that shite for a second time, RVD, why are you punishing yourself? If you really want to hurt yourself, just return to wrestling. Do a John Moxley, Blade, jump on thumbtacks, do any of that shit. But surely life can't be so bad that you want to hurt yourself that much by watching the Barbie movie again. Come on, RVD, what are you doing? Anyway, do you want to see RVD return to wrestling full time? I do. I want to see Mr. RVD back in a ring. Give him the belt. Fuck it. MJF sucks. RVD's the man. Put Rob Van Dam as your world champion. That's what I would do. Well, Tony Khan do it. Willie heck, because Tony Khan sucks. But RVD's the man. RVD doesn't suck. Anyway, guys, that's it. Catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.